What's up, YouTube? If you guys are watching this, you guys are most likely trying to buy a G35 in 2026, and I'm here to give you 5 reasons on why you should buy one. What's falling into number one? You might have guessed it, you might have not, because a lot of people think they don't have enough. But number one for me is power. I feel like this car has enough power to get you through, your first stage of enjoying cars. Nice downshift. Well, that's a G. That's clean. All right, back to the video. So I said power. A lot of people might laugh because it's a G35. Everybody hates these, or they categorize them as a takeover car and whatnot. But I feel like this thing has sufficient and enough power to get you started into the game. You want to call it game, you want to call it the automotive stuff, whatever it is. But it gets you started into learning cars and how to respect the car. A lot of people buy like a V8 or B58 and they end up crashing. I feel like this will teach you how to control a car, how to drive a car, and how to respect the car. So that's why I'm gonna put this as number one. It does come with 320 or so to the crank, to the wheel, horsepower. To the crank, it's probably like 240, 250. But a lot of people put the standards where you gotta have 600, 700, 800 horsepower to be considered fast. But this is plenty enough. If you guys want to watch some videos of me running this car, I have some in my YouTube shorts. That's really where I got the majority of the views and the subscribers. But more than welcome to go look at my shorts, and you guys will see what this will keep up with. So let's move on to number two. A lot of people might consider this clapped out. A lot of people might like it. Some might hate it. Some might throw up looking at it. But I love it. I love this car. I will never get rid of it. But number two for me would be the looks. I feel like the G35, out of all the VQs out there, I feel the G35 wins it. Stock versus stock, aftermarket versus aftermarket. Stock for stock, it might compete with the G37 front end, but the rear end of a G35 just takes it. I think it's just because it resembles a GTR, but nonetheless, I feel like the G35 is a great looking car. It has no aging problems. You look at it and it sticks out. I feel like I've seen plenty of G37s, 370s, 350s, and they always they look like regular cars, but a G35 is like, it's a G35. There's nothing else that looks like it. So number two is looks. I'm gonna go ahead and tag my Instagram and a few of the Instagram people that I've known that have really clean G coupes or G coupes, whatever it is. I'm gonna go ahead and tag them in the description or put their Instagrams to show you guys how clean these cars can get. All right, so I'm not really trying to give false information, but a lot of people might think this is controversial, but I think that these cars are reliable, and that's why I'm gonna put reliability at number three. Well, I have owned this car for 5 or 6 years, from 2021, it's 2026 now, 5 years. And this car has never really left me stranded, messed up in any way that is damn, I'm tired of it. I have replaced the motor on this, but that's my fault. I actually blew the coolant, the radiator, and I ended up swapping the engine. I'm just thinking I popped the engine. It was just the radiator. I had just got in the car, so obviously I knew about cars, but I never really worked on them until this car, and I think that's why I love this car so much. But I'm gonna put reliability. As long as you guys stay on top of the oil, the sensors, the spark plugs, the coil packs, just typical what you would do with a car. This car will last you and treat you so well that you can take it across country. I've taken this car actually to Vegas. I live in SoCal. I've taken this car to Vegas there and back with no issues, and it's at 167,000 miles. So I'm gonna put number three as reliability and a reliable car. For number four, I'm gonna go ahead and give you probably one of the main reasons why people get these and why they're so sought after is that reason. If you don't know, I pointed at the rear wheels. So this car is rear wheel drive. That's the reason why people get these. I'm pretty sure that, you see them at takeovers, you see them at drifting events, you see them everywhere. It's just an affordable car and it looks so good. And it's rear wheel drive. It's a no-brainer why you would not get this car. Don't get me wrong, people have their taste, but I'm just a G35 glazer.
My goodness.
Call it what you want, but yeah, that's probably the reason why people get these cars. They're rear wheel drive. They're so easy to, get tail happy, fish tail, whatever they call that thing. You could throw out the ends really, really good on these. It's so easy. If you guys look at my shorts, I'm always throwing the rear end. And oh, you know, to piggyback off the previous one, reliability, I beat the living dog out of this car, and it's never like messed up so bad. I will actually add on, I did replace the trans 2 times because I'm always flat foot shifting, even though it's like slow as dog. um, I flat foot shift, so I'm always like messing up the gears and stuff, so I replace 2 trans. But other than that, this car has always been good. Number 4, rear wheel drive, and that's probably the reason why you're looking for this car, because you know you see it in takeovers, you see that drifting events, you see them doing burnouts, and it just, you know, if you're a car guy or you like cars, that always gets your attention. So number 4, rear wheel drive. All right, so the sun is setting, guys, and I just want to end out the video with number 5. Number 5, I feel like maintenance. Maintenance on this car is super easy. I don't even know if they have a name for it. You know, the oil pan is so like accessible. The trans is so accessible. There's nothing in this car where you have to like remove like half of the car to get to one piece, you know? I mean, besides the upper rear main seal, you do have to remove the lower oil pan, but other than that, it's such an easy car to work on. I've had a 93 Honda, I think they call them EJs. It was a coupe, and you know, it was just such a hassle to work on that car for some reason. And it's such a small engine. I forgot what it was that I had to drop the subframe and do all this. I mean, yeah, the subframe is small and stuff, but it's just so much work for this. You know, everything's there. Now you look at the engine bay. I feel like this car is so easy to work on, and this is why I recommend this car so much to everybody that wants to get into cars. This car is so easy to work on. So I'm gonna add number 5 as to maintenance, and it's easy to work on. You can get your hands dirty and you won't get as many headaches as you would with other cars. I know people that have BMWs and whatnot, and they're always like, man, I gotta disconnect my injector, I gotta disconnect this, I gotta disconnect that. And you look at new engine bays and it's like, damn, dude, like I would hate working on that. That's why I'm telling you guys, if you guys want to get G35 in 2026, I give you guys um, oh, I don't give you. I mean, you guys can do whatever you want, but I would really hope you guys would get these and treat them good so they can get better rep from what they are right now. Because every time I see this, they're like, "Oh, dude, do you go to the takeover?" And I'm like, "No, I don't do that. I mean, I like do few burnouts in here and there, but I do not do this. But I do like little ratchet stuff here and there. But it's just because this car is so fun." And to end out the video, guys, I just hope you guys see this and you know, take it with some thought into it. And yeah, there you guys go. 5 reasons why you should get a G35 in 2026.